Obvious based upon what happened last night, and you even previewed on the show, you said the Strait of Hormuz is going to be lit up last night, and it was. And one of those tankers was based in New Jersey. And there are our Gulf allies, obviously, are screaming from the rooftops. We weren't prepared for this. We need more help. India is making their own deal with the Iranians to make sure that they can get their oil out. China continues to get what they need. And we're left thinking, how are we supposed to address this without putting boots on the ground? And from what I've read, all of these military analysts are saying that we're going to have to send people onto the coastline to be able to secure it. And that is the line in the sand for the American people. When you look at the polling, it has definitely shifted towards more support for the Iranian strikes. I mean, MAGA is sold. The days of there's friction over this, that's over. So now it's 85, 90% support. But when you ask Republicans even about putting American boots on the ground in the Middle East again, they're not for it. Democrats, obviously, even much less, and independents. And if that's where we're headed, that's a very dangerous place for us to be, not only from a national security reason, but also a morale and President Trump's administration's perspective. I also think it's short-sighted to just be talking about this as an oil problem. This is a huge fertilizer problem. So 30% of the world's fertilizer comes through the Strait of Hormuz. Prices have already gone up 77%. There was an Iowa farmer who was being interviewed that I was watching, and he said, we were breaking beforehand, right? Farms are going bankrupt. We've been talking about, we got a bailout, we're gonna need more, and now we have this. So these are people who were Trump supporters, a lot of them. He did very well in rural communities. Has to be exceptionally careful about it. But, you know, ever patriotic and optimistic. I hope that it goes well, but I did not like to see those tankers on fire last night, or that the Ayatollah, you know, maybe it's not him, I don't know, but this idea that we just beheaded the Ayatollah and that's, you know, locked and loaded like a good thing. This next generation is much more of a hardliner, and he has a lot more years to live and a lot to avenge.